this whole crime information piece is hugely important for people to be aware of what's going on, and 'cause knowing what's going on, even like the originators of the Crime Watch pages, we really appreciate those guys,
Oh yeah.
gals, because that's where we get a lot of information. That's where our first chunk on the Mall of America shooting was from the Crime Watch pages who are monitoring so many other police frequencies. Um, but we need that. We need that information to make good decisions as a community. But we also need transparency so that you can hear what's going on in your community. A lot of politicians don't want that transparency because they're afraid of what the reaction might be if you get the truth. And there are many people pushing for encryption on all police radios. And I know that parts of Hennepin County have gone to encryption, and that's why you don't get much information. Minneapolis has not, St. Paul has not, Ramsey County has not. But just be aware of that movement and that trend, and develop arguments as you listen to what goes on the radio for not having it encrypted.
There is such a small percentage of what is going on in the streets that gets reported in the news.
Yeah.
And were it not for those scanner pages, a lot of people would be oblivious to what is happening.
Right. Which is not fair to the public. And the truth is, we have the ability to encrypt. If we need to discuss confidential information, we can do that.
Right.
We can get protected information on encrypted channels so nobody hears it. But the calls themselves are not technically protected under any state or federal law. People will tell you that, we need to encrypt because of the data practices issue regarding criminal histories. Well, that's fine for the criminal history transmission, but the calls themselves do not need to be legally protected or encrypted.